I've been trying to record this for 3 hours now, and I cannot get it right for the life of me. Now, before I say anything, there's 10 hours of keyboard typing playing in the background, just so that you can get a sense for noise rejection on this mic. Originally, I had a script typed up for this. It's out the window. I have had so much trouble getting this mic to work that I have enough complaints just to rant over the comparison of 3 mics. The Yeti GX, the Blue Yeti, and the RE20, which I will switch to in that order. Right now you're listening to the Yeti GX, obviously. There is no blue voice. There's no any kind of software filtering. So if you hear background noise, this is what you're going to hear when you're typing. And now I'm enabled blue voice. And let me tell you something while blue voice is enabled. Getting this thing connected to your computer, and I don't mean just plugging it in, obviously, but getting this thing to pair with G-Hub is the most arduous task I have ever had to deal with in a microphone, and I don't know why that is. So first off, you get this thing plugged in, and I've never ever had this before. It wants you to restart to finish setting up the mic. It's not just a plug and play USB. There's some like embedded drivers, that kernel level stuff that make you do it, that require a restart. That's crazy. Anyway, I'm gonna swap over to the Blue Yeti. Hold on. Okay, now we're on the Blue Yeti, also known now as the Yeti Classic, as they've tried to rename it. It's got the gain knob at the lowest setting. And the gain was set to 85 on the prior mic on the Yeti GX. This also has Blue Voice available to it, and also, has G-Hub compatibility. It has no problem connecting to G-Hub. Why does the Yeti GX, a brand new microphone, have so much trouble connecting to the G-Hub? I hate it so much. Anyway, here's what I need to tell you while Blue Voice is disabled. The mic that comes out of the Yeti GX, when it has not connected to G-Hub, is the worst audio you will have ever heard in your life. I don't know what it is. It's tinny. It's thin. It sounds terrible. It sounds like the, not a lavalier, but like when you have a gaming headset, you've got that little thin boom mic. This cheap little, or the cheap ones that they just put inside gaming headsets. Sounds just like that. Let me turn on Blue Voice real quick. Yeah, I don't really know what's going on with that, because the moment the mic connects to G-Hub, you get actually decent audio, like mid-forward, a little bit of low end, little bit of decent clarity, like nothing crazy, but markedly better audio than you would get if it was not connected to G-Hub. And I was like, oh, maybe there's some inherent processing that it's doing. But then if I check other things like the LED light control and things like that, that stuff's not even working either. I can't even connect to the lights. So it's like, why is the voice suddenly better and the lights can't even be controlled? Like, it's clearly still not working, but it's working. I don't know. Okay, let me swap to the RE20. And this is going to be the worst offender of the keyboard sound picking up, I think. Actually, I think the raw Blue Yeti sound and this will probably be the 2 worst ones. So my apologies ahead of time. This is going to be very annoying. But yeah, that's just the basic comparisons between the 3 mics, and also my vented frustration about the Yeti GX. I had much lower expectation for the Yeti GX. I had heard a lot of bad things about it. Turns out, maybe they just didn't have it paired to G-Hub. And go figure, I can barely get it paired to G-Hub. So your mileage will vary. Maybe they'll push out software and firmware updates that'll fix that in the future, but just be prepared. You're going to have a rough time if you get it right now. Down the line, maybe it becomes fantastic. That's my 2 cents. See ya. Okay, I lied. I'm back. This is actually one more little voice snippet. This is with NVIDIA Broadcast active, which I think is the king of all noise cancellations. You can use this on any mic as long as you have an NVIDIA card. So, if Blue Voice doesn't work, if anything doesn't work, you've got this. This is probably going to be your standard sound because it kind of shaves off a bit of the range of your audio recordings. It is what it is. So, yeah. Anyway, now that's my 2 cents. See ya.
Here it is, mounted to my Wally desk mount pole. And I'm using it with 2 different machines, a Macintosh and also a Windows Studio which is a digitizer touchscreen, very cool computer. And I use the software, different software in different computers. So having this microphone is very good. And I use a switch to, switch to the Windows computer. Right now, this thing is turning off, and now it's getting ready to turn on for the Windows machine, which it will do any second here. There you go. Now the Windows machine is talking to it. And I can run Word in this and talk into this microphone. What I like about it is that when I'm speaking about a foot away from it, it works really well. When I get about 3 feet away, it's not picking me up. But when I get too close, it, makes the sound the right level. This thing does cancel out when there's other people in the room, and you don't want them to be a part of your recording. They don't mess up your dictation either.
Setup is a breeze. Just plug it in and you're good to go with PC or Mac. The G-Hub control gives you all the customization at your fingertips. The Logitech Yeti GX is a fantastic choice for anyone looking to up their audio game.
Y'all, the Logitech G Yeti Dynamic RGB gaming microphone is a game changer for me. I love it because it delivers studio quality sound, making my voice crystal clear during streams, recordings, or even casual chats. It uses a dynamic capsule to block out background noises, so I don't have to worry about any distractions. The customizable RGB lighting adds a fun personal touch. It feels like an extension to my personality. Setup is super simple with the USB connectivity, and the integrative software lets me tweak settings for perfect audio. It's reliable, stylish, and makes creating content so much smoother, enhancing my workflow and my confidence. Y'all, buy this today.
You're